Why do old ladies wear fucking shawls, though?
I have no idea. Maybe it keeps them warm, but that doesn't make sense because it's not all that fucking warm. It's just
just your shoulders.
Yeah, my shoulders are cold in the winter.
It's like when people wear vests. It's like, my back's cold, my arms aren't. Although I have worn a vest on occasion.
I've never worn a vest.
Really?
Like a sweater
I'm not
vest?
talking like
not
like a sweater vest.
Well, like a vest, like a
not like a suit vest or like one of those puffy 80s vests. I'm talking like
a vest.
Well, yeah, like I'll wear like a hoodie, right? Like a sweater like with a hood, like one of those with like the fucking middle pocket, like not like a zip up or whatever. And I'll throw a fucking like a vest over that. Not. When I say vest, it always sounds like a suit vest or something. But I'm talking like
rugged when I picture a vest, I just picture a brown fucking 80s like puffy fucking vest.
I'm not talking puffy,
kind of thing.
Like, it's almost like denim, but it's not. And it doesn't look like it's denim. Like it's not like I cut the arms off.
It's denim, but it's nothing like denim. It doesn't look anything like denim.
Well, it's sort of like that. You know what I mean? But like thicker, like hardier.
Like jeans.
It's sort of like jeans, but like thicker and like.
Okay, yes, I do know what you fucking mean.
Yeah, but like not like blue jean fucking color, like.
Because if I'm not mistaken, jeans are denim.
Yes.
People call them jeans, but they're denim. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, denim's the fabric.
Yeah.
Like you can have a denim jacket, everybody's calling it, it's a jean jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
I call them jean jackets.
Jean jacket, jean jeans, jean hat, and jean gloves.
I don't know if you get like some good like
blue collar,
some good like rough like hardcore denim. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I've never had a jean jacket. I have had leather jackets, and they are cool, but they
do not keep you warm.
They don't keep you warm unless it's really windy.
You can't wear them in the rain.
No. Oh, fuck no, you can't wear leather jackets in the rain. They're terrible for the rain. Like that, I think that's why bikers wear leather, because like it's
the wind.
It stops wind.
And it's good for like road rash.
Yeah.
Like you fall off your bike and shit.
Because wind will go through a lot of fucking other clothing, but it will not go through fucking leather.
Yeah.
Neither will.
Or denim. It doesn't go through denim that bad.
Wind? It goes through denim.
Like if it's
more so than leather, I think.
Yeah, well, like leathers is an animal's skin, so does wind go through your skin?
I don't think so.
If I put my hand behind my arm, I don't feel the wind anymore.
So yeah,
I think we're set.
I'm thinking it's good. Make people they're like fucking Texas Chainsaw guy or what? Eddie Gein. Did you know that that's the actual guy they based all those movies off of?
I like serial. Well, I don't like serial killers. I like looking up serial killers.
I enjoy, like looking at them. I do.
See, I
just look at them. I line them up and I like look.
I really like Jeffrey Dahmer. He was really interesting.
I don't like Jeffrey Dahmer as a person because he was a bad guy, but he was. It's interesting. Like, I find it interesting.
Well, the most interesting, he wasn't like a psychopath or a sociopath because he knew what he was doing was wrong.
But he couldn't stop himself from doing it, kind of thing.
No, before he went to do anything, he would get fucking rip-roaring drunk. He'd get drunk so he'd have the fucking courage to fucking do it.
Okay.
It's weird. And when he went to prison, he became like a fucking born-again Christian, and like even before that, he was like, as soon as he went in...
Is he dead yet, or is he still in jail?
He died in jail.
Okay.
No, he asked to be removed from solitary and be put in with general population.
Yeah.
And he went, he called his family and was like, I know they're going to kill me in here. Someone in here is going to fucking kill me. But that's the right thing. Like, that should happen. Somebody should kill me.
Fuck.
And, like, all the fucking, like, tests and shit they did on him in court to try and prove he was insane... No, he was fucking totally normal.
He wasn't totally normal. He did do all that shit. Like
he was like totally fine though. Like he was fucked up, but he wasn't actually like
mentally insane. Like
he wasn't like unstable or anything. He just had weird things. Like I don't know. Like a lot of what he did was he was gay, right?
Yeah, I know he was gay.
And for the longest time, like, he was, like, repressing that and, like, mad about that.
Oh, shit, like the fucking...
Yes.
Like the fucking Criminal Minds episode we had talked about.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember? Yeah.
But one thing he wanted to do is... He viewed, like, the men he had sex with as just objects. And he didn't want them to move or make noise or anything like that. So one of the things he was doing for the longest time... Seriously, he would, like, capture people... Like, people he found attractive, drug them. He was drilling holes in their head.
Yeah.
And, like, pouring different, like, chemicals and shit in it to try and figure out what one would make, like, a zombie, basically.
Like someone who could move. Someone who was awake but couldn't do anything for themselves, kind of.
Yeah, he was basically trying to, like, lobotomize people.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, it was weird. But I guess he was incredible.
Those are the cops, aren't they? That woo-woo. Yep.
Yeah?
That's a cop chase. Look.
No, that's an ambulance.
Oh, shit. Ambulances and cops, they don't really sound all that different.
They do sound different up close, but from far away it's a lot harder.
No. Fire trucks sound completely different. Yeah, it's that fucking air raid fucking siren they put out here for the fuck. Oh my god.
You don't even understand, man. My house is right above the fire station, and my room is on that side.
Where, in Hawkesbury? Or
no, in town here.
Oh shit, yeah it is. Oh yeah, your house is like here's your
right
house,
there.
it's right above it, yeah.
Yeah, and my room is like here, and the fucking like
thing, yeah, the station.
Yeah, so I like have my window open or something, like letting the breeze in, and there's and I'm like, fuck, get to the bomb shelter.
Yeah, like it's it's in the 40s in fucking London, and the fucking Germans is bombing.
Shit, boys, turn the fucking lights off. Turn the fucking lights off. No lights after dusk.
They had drills and shit for like London. They ran test drills and shit. And
nobody had lights on after dusk.
Nope.
Because they'd use the lights as markers.
Because they weren't bombing anything specific. They were just bombing.
Yeah, they
were just generically bombing fucking England.
Well, they usually tried for industry stuff, but
they try. But I mean, in the dark, it's not that necessary.
It's not as easy.
No, you just let the bombs go and hope that fucking Britain gets all pissy.
But my grandfather, when he started getting really bad, like dementia, Alzheimer's sort of thing, it became like the fucking most important thing in the world. No lights when it was dark. None. It got dark outside, you went the fuck to bed. Because
that would suck. See, my grandfather...
Well, you could still use your cell phone.
Yeah.
Now the Germans will see it.
But I remember who was... Maybe, I don't know if it was Dad or who it was, or I'm not sure. But somebody had told me a story, because my grandfather's in World War II.
Yeah.
Also, right?
I know.
And I guess, there were nights or whatever where he'd get up screaming and shit, and he'd be having night terrors, that he was back in the war and fucking shit. And I guess one day he just fucking got up out of bed, grabbed a shotgun, and put 60 shells in the bathtub. Just shot the fucking shit out of the bathtub, screaming at the top of his fucking lungs, at fucking yelling whatever the goddamn whatever they called the goddamn Nazis at that time.
The Nazis? Jerry's, I don't know.
Yeah, see, I know this because I played the old Call of Duty the other day, and I noticed that. I don't know, I'm assuming those are accurate, I don't know.
They call them Jerry's. Yeah.
The British called them Jerry's. Jerry's or Fritz.
Yeah.
Jerry's and Fritz. The Soviets called them fascists.
Yeah.
And that's all they called them, the fascists, that's all they say. The Americans, however, called them Krauts.
Krauts or Nazis.
They're Nazis. Nazis or Krauts or the Germans or whatever. In a lot of the games and movies and shit, all the Americans just call them, Krauts, fucking, get down, Krauts. I don't know what the fuck Krauts is, but whatever.
Sauerkraut. That horrible rotten cabbage you put on
sausages. You put them on
some people put them on it.
Yeah, I like sauerkraut on you get the big old fucking foot long fucking ballpark fucking sausages with sauerkraut and fucking it's good.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
Fucking fermented cabbage. It's just cabbage somebody let rot.
It's good, though, when you put it on one of those, like, ballpark Frank kind of things. I think it's good. I know what it is, and I know that what it is fucking gross, but whatever.
I don't know. Something about the German people just seems evil. And maybe that's just like...
Well...
Okay, you want to know what one of the most common breakfast foods in Germany is?
Dog.
Liver.
Liver?
For breakfast.
Yeah. I eat pizza for breakfast sometimes.
That's fun.
That evil?
Like, it's the morning. Like, I want something, like, kickstart my day. Like, a lot of carbs, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Germans, like, bring me a vital organ.
Bring me the vitalist.
Bring
me the organ with the most blood.
They invent
the blood organ. This is the bloodiest organ you can find, and I'll eat it.
They have a whole celebration because they invented stuffing meat inside of an animal's own intestines.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's fucking dark. And then, like,
German sausage.
Everybody's like,
sausage.
Just this sausage thing's pretty good. Yes, we like to put the rotten vegetables on it. They're like fucking witches, man. They just eat like rotten food. They eat organs, rotten food, and drink blood, I'm sure.
Like a fucking Dracula.
Come on, man. Like, Jägermeister, right?
There's fucking elk blood in it.
There's elk
for
blood.
every barrel of...
There's a pint of elk blood.
There's a pint of pure elk blood.
Yeah.
In Jägermeister. And I'm drinking Jägermeister like, holy fuck, there's fucking elk blood in this. Like, I'm hardcore as shit right now.
Yeah, you know what the other ingredients are?
I put fucking Dr.
Just
Pepper in.
random plants.
Yeah, just things.
I guess there were these fucking monks in, like, Germany. And, like...
German monks?
Yes. And they just went around one day, fucking picked up, like, all the different kinds of plants they could, right? All these things, put them together, made liquor out of it with blood mixed in, and said, this is medicine.
Drinks this.
Drinks this, it will make you better.
Well,
I'm going to drink it, it's going to turn me into some kind of monster, isn't it?
Werewolf fucking serum.
Look at it, it's like this thick, black, fucking, like, tar shit.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to drink it, and, like, it's like that shit. You see Prometheus?
I think I did.
It's like the black goo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That turns everything into monsters.
Like,
that's all I can
don't think the German people are evil. I mean, admittedly, yes, they were responsible for all the world wars.
No, the First World War, we kind of pinned it on them.
Well, no, okay, because Franz Ferdinand, the Archduke of Austria-Hungary, Austria-Hungary, or Hungary, or whatever, he was assassinated by the French. And then the Germans got all super pissy about that. So the France people kind of fucking started that, kinda. But Germany didn't really have to build a whole bunch of fucking ditches and snipe people for it or whatever, but...
Dig a whole bunch of ditches. You know, it's funny thinking about, like, the kind of warfare they were using. It was just, we're going to dig a big, long hole. They're going to dig a big, long hole. And then we're just going to sit, at least for months, and try and get into their hole.
From, like, 1915 to 1918?
1914.
I'm like, I know. I'm like saying, like...
Yeah, sorry.
And in 1914 was the only time they were actually doing any sort of...
And then they realized...
Moving, and then...
This whole idea sounds pretty good.
Yeah, like, fucking... they can't get us, and then they're like, shit, we can't get them either.
They're doing the whole thing, boys.
So, like, for the, 15 to 18, like, the last 3 years, like, the first year were... There was a lot of actual fighting because that's when they were capturing towns and shit. And then the last 3 years they were building all the holes and shit. And then they would just like run little skirmishes to like try and kill a bunch of people and then come back. Like nobody, like from the whole 3 years, the fucking line, the fucking British only pushed them back like fucking 8 kilometers. And,
oh my god, it's retarded.
I think they were both just like, yeah, we're fucking done. Like Jesus Christ.
I think the funniest was the Maginot Line that the French made. They made this huge line of trenches and like little pillboxes and shit, like all set up on the border for like Germany, and like the Germans, they will never get us again. And then fucking Blitzkrieg. And, like, we're fucked.
I mean, like, the French were so courageous in World War I. They did a lot of fucking shit in World War I. World War II shows up, and they're like, yeah, we're not fucking doing that again. Like, Jesus Christ. Tommy, start fucking digging the holes. Like, it's happening again. We gotta go. And they're like, no,
they
fuck
have
the
all
hole.
these holes built. Fucks, the holes do not work.
The holes don't work. They got fucking bombs and shit now. They got better shit going on.
They have great iron tortoises.
The fucking iron.
They have. Oh God, how would you say tortoise in French? I think it's tortoise.
Tortuga. No, that's Spanish. Tortoise in French is tortuga. In Spanish.
I think I'm just gonna say Turtise.
Turtise.
Turtise. Le tortoise faire terrible. The terrible iron tortoise.
Fucking.
And then the Germans
Turtise.
came. They have great iron birds and iron tortoises. They're tanks and planes. Get on the fucking ball.
Yeah,
we had him at the end of the last war.
Yeah, fuck.
C'est la vie.
I watched.
Mon chéri.
It's a baguette. Just slap him with the baguette.
Baguette. Get the baguette cannon.
That is a perfect fucking back and forth from the Germans to the fucking French. Because what do the Germans have for breakfast? Fucking bloody organs, liver. What do the French have for? This is a croissant. Just a little piece of. That's all I want.
Yeah, but like the croissant, it's like bread light.
Yeah, it's like
it's bread if you put more air.
You ever try Hawaiian bread? It's sweetened.
Ugh.
Because who could choke down that fucking bitter shit before? Fucking Hawaiian people. Oh my God, where's the sugar in this? Jesus Christ.
You ever have German bread?
I actually like German bread.
Yeah, it's just heavy, fucking.
It's like
dense shit.
Yeah, it's good. I don't like Hawaiian bread. It's fucking. It's got a pound of fucking sugar in it. Like,
no, they don't use sugar. They use honey. It's even worse.
I like honey. I do not like fucking honey on my bread. Well, I like honey.
If you made the bread and then put honey on it,
that'd be fine. But you don't put honey in the dough and then.
What about
the bread?
everybody that doesn't want the honey in the bread?
Yeah.
What if you want to make a?
I'm sure there's somebody in fucking Hawaii's like, I don't know what the fuck Hawaiian say.
But
yeah,
no, it's a fucking American state, Brady.
Well, whatever. The fucking
they speak broken English.
They speak Hawaiian.
I hope they don't.
Hawaiians have their own language. It's called Hawaiian.
I know they have their own language.
I don't know what the fuck.
Well, they're natively Polynesian.
Yes, they are.
Because it came across in these big fucking.
Hawaii wasn't always a thing. They had a volcano in the ground that started spurting out shit, and then the shit cooled off, and then over like 1,000 years, they built an island and they called it Hawaii.
Well, that's why all the real Hawaiian beaches where they don't import sand in, it's all black sand.
Exactly.
Because it's all smashed up.
Do you know? And you probably do. You probably do know this. In Dubai, they build people islands. You can go to Dubai. People in Dubai are rich as shit.
It's like the richest place in the world.
Yeah. They'd be like, yeah, welcome to Dubai. You want an island? Well, sure. Here's $6 billion. Go build me an island. Shape it like a fucking. Like a crab, just
build me a big cock-shaped island.
It'll be funny. They build it huge so they can see it from the spaceship. And they'll get balls.
I want one great big rock for each ball.
Yeah, just the biggest rock you can find. Just 2 balls, and then put a
river.
Put a river in the tip for the fucking tip head thing. The little cock fucking. I don't know what the hell that's called. You know what I mean? The little fucking. Like when people draw dicks, they draw a line at the tip to make it look like the fucking opening. I don't know what the fuck the opening is.
I think that's your urethra.
I think the urethra is the whole tube.
That's the actual
whole tube.
The whole fucking deal there. Yeah, I guess
it's your dick hole.
Yeah, I guess you don't call a manhole for a sewer a fucking. Well, what's that? That's a sewer.
Hole.
Oh, that's a sewer. That's the part that goes into the sewer.
Yeah, it's a man.
Where everything in the sewer comes out.
I don't fucking know. But no, I was watching a documentary series on YouTube all about the Vietnam War. Because I don't know very much about Vietnam, and I wanted to learn a little bit more about it. Because I know a lot of shit about World War I, World War II. I don't know anything about Vietnam. And
turns out Vietnam sucked.
Turns out Vietnam was fucking shitty. At the beginning, it was the first time in history where the victory and the success of war had nothing to do with the amount of land that you had taken. It was solely based on enemy kill count. Like how many of the enemy you killed. It had nothing to do with the land you took in any way, shape, or form. Because they were not fighting a military. They were fighting a guerrilla force. So, do you know how...
So you had to bring in as many gorilla scalps as you could.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the silverback gorilla is now endangered.
No, it's fucking not. No, it's fucking...
Because they were killing all those gorillas.
Do you know how...
That most of the GIs that went in didn't know that they were looking for guerrilla war people. They just thought gorillas.
Do you know...
So they killed all those gorillas.
How the Vietnam War started? Like what actually happened to start it?
North and South Vietnam was communism.
Okay, but so what was happening in 63, 4, and 5? The South Vietnam and the North Vietnam were fucking doing their fighting shit. And the Americans were sending troops into South Vietnam solely just for training. They didn't want any combat at all. They only wanted to send them in for training.
Yeah.
What happened was, in order to have a camp and be able to fly, whatever, they built an air base in South Vietnam, and that was them for they'd go with the South Vietnam guys for a bit, and then they'd change, they like shift work basically.
Yeah, rotation
or whatever. The Viet Cong found the fucking camp and they started fucking attacking it. So they brought in soldiers, they brought in 400 or 450, 500 soldiers to protect the air base. And then the fucking Viet Cong started killing those guys, so they brought in more people, and the Viet Cong, and over the course of 3 years, it just kept escalating and then the Vietnam War officially started. It all started, all it was at the beginning was just people protecting one base, and then it just fucking escalated over and over.
Well, I mean, it's really funny. That's why they made the whole... that's the whole reason why the Russians made the AK-74.
Yep.
Because that the Viet Cong could steal American rounds, because everything they had was chambered in .556.
Exactly.
And AK-47s are .762.
Exactly.
Unless the American soldiers were using M14s, but those got phased out.
Yeah, the M16 started showing up in 60, 7, 8. Before that, they all...
Yeah, they had the M16, and then they had
when
the AR-15 came in, that was a big deal.
That was until the 70, 1969, 70.
No, it was around when...
Well,
when was JFK assassinated?
63.
63 was around then.
But it wasn't... They didn't
It wasn't in full use. It was Secret Service and shit.
Yeah, but no, they still when did the Vietnam War end? It was 74 or something.
And they still use variants of the
AR-15 went for 12. Today. Yeah, it was 12 years because it. Yeah, I know the Vietnam War was 12 years, so it was 60 fucking 6 to fucking 70 fucking 7 or some shit. It went for a long fucking time.
People getting drafted. No one was safe from the draft either.
No, they drafted.
Muhammad Ali went to jail
for
dodging the draft.
Yep. But no, I watched a whole fucking a 3-part fucking documentary thing all about it. It was pretty fucking. It was cool. It was good. I watched. The first part was just how everything got started and shit. You ever seen the movie We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson?
No. I try and stay away from Mel Gibson's work.
Well, he makes fun of one goddamn Jew, and now he's a bad guy.
It wasn't about that.
Yes, it was about that.
He was good, and Braveheart was good, if not historically accurate.
It wasn't historically accurate.
No, not at all.
No, not even close.
I liked him in The Road Warrior.
That was good.
I didn't really like the original Mad Max, and I did not like the fucking Thunderdome.
No.
And that's about it. I wasn't a big fan of Mel Gibson.
I didn't watch Passions of the Christ because that was fucking. I don't care.
That was ridiculous.
They're making aren't they making a new goddamn one? Like it's not called Passions of the Christ 2. Fuck, Passions of the Christ 2, Passion Returns, or nothing like that. It's just like fucking. They're doing the same exact fucking thing, just calling it a different fucking.
Why?
I think they're just calling it Jesus.
Everybody
it's
knows
just
the story,
called.
though.
Yeah, like fucking. You gotta keep Jesus sacred along with Snoopy and fucking all the other beloved children's characters.
Hey, he was a real guy.
Jesus? No, he fucking wasn't.
He was a real guy. He probably wasn't.
He was a real guy. He probably
didn't have any magic powers.
No, you know what I honestly think it was?
He was a decent guy who said some good things.
He was a guy. He said some good things, turned a lot of people's heads. But he wasn't the son of God. He was just a guy.
If he was the son of God, the Romans wouldn't have been able to kill him.
No, fuck no. No.
What's the point of letting your son die and then bring him back 3 days later? Like, why didn't you just make him immortal to begin with?
Yeah, really.
I mean, the entire idea of that, like, makes it look like Satan is so much more powerful than God.
Yeah.
Because think of it this way. God made the Adam and Eve thing, right? Mm-hmm. And then Satan fucking tricked Adam into eating the apple.
No, Satan tricked Eve.
Eve, whatever.
Yeah,
yes,
women fuck
women
us.
are the downfall of man, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And so from there, you get original sin, which is a big Catholic thing. Yeah. Everyone's born with it. You're a sinner no matter what. As soon as you're born. So you gotta be...
Yeah, then the only way to fix it is for us to dribble water over your fucking head when you're a baby. Because otherwise you're fucking...
Cut part of your dick off. Cut part of your dick off and...
Yeah.
All that.
I chop off the end of your wiener and dribble water on your head. Otherwise you're fucked. Like, you're not gonna be a good guy.
So then to fix that, to absolve original sin...
Yeah.
You know what had to happen? Thousands of years had to go by. God had to make part of himself a person and then let people kill him. Like,
it makes any fucking sense.
In order to reverse the damage the devil had done. Like, the devil is clearly way more powerful than God.
Yes, he is.
Okay, now think of it this way. Okay, you have... The devil's the one that starts Armageddon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he decided to come to the earth and fucking, like, start fucking shit up.
Throwing
he fucks shit up.
Frogs at people.
He fucks shits up for 7 years. Then Jesus comes. And, like, Satan comes. The rapture happens. All the good people go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
7 years go by of Satan fucking shit up. Then Jesus comes with his fucking army and fucking saves the day, right?
Yeah.
If the devil's the one that gets to start Armageddon, and the majority of people that die are sinners.
Yes.
Right? The majority of people are not Christian, or even if they are, they're like shitty people. The majority of people go to hell, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's not the majority, even if it's like you're guaranteed 2 people in every generation to go to hell, right?
Yeah.
That means that on a long, well, let's say it's the majority for this purpose of this, on a long enough timeline, the amount of souls that Satan has for his army is infinite.
Yep.
Because he can keep amassing until he decides.
12 guys. Like.
Yeah, like think about how much percent of people in the world do you think are truly good?
Fuck.
Like, give me a percentage there.
The amount of people in the world who are truly good, and I'm honestly gonna say like fucking 3 or 4%.
3 or 4%. Okay, let's say 5% just to be nice.
Yeah, 5% of people are
so
truly
95% of all people that die go to hell.
Yeah.
And become part of Satan's army.
Yeah.
Right?
Army of fucking flying rats and shit.
Yeah. So Satan I don't think that's so, but anyway.
Well,
so Satan has this technically, until he decides, infinite army size, right? Mm-hmm. So the value of one soul is pretty well meaningless.
Yep.
That's why you can't sell your soul for anything anymore.
No.
Right? So,
alright,
how much would you have to give to Satan for him to give you souls? Like I don't
even know.
You could give Satan like 3 smokes for 100 souls. And if each of those souls is 1% good, you get to go to heaven.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're good.
You're good.
Jesus Christ. I remember in grade 5 or 6, I think it was grade 6. I sold my soul to you for a can of Five Alive.
You and Kyle Burns.
Me and Kyle Burns sold our soul to you for a can of fucking citrus juice. Like, Sam, like, can we have a can of Five Alive? No. What do you give me for it? I don't have any money, Sam. Well, what do you got? I'll sell you my soul for it.
No, I was the one who said it was for your soul. Look, I'll give it to you for your soul. And you're like, yeah, sure, fuck it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck it.
I still have that, Brady.
Yeah, you still have my soul. You never gave it back or nothing. Can you give back?
No, I'm holding on to that.
Ah, God damn it.
Pretty sure I also have Jacob Thompson's, Connor's, and Liam Height.
Who the fuck is Liam Height?
Moved away a long time ago.
Oh, I know who he is. Yeah, I remember.
Well, no, I have half of his.
Oh. Does he have the other half?
No, Matt Turnbull has the other half.
Oh, Jesus fuck. So you and Matt could join forces and...
Yeah, but that would never happen.
No.
Me and Matt could never come to good terms for that. We both understand the true properties of owning a soul. It's important.
Oh, fucking whatever. If I sell you my soul and I take somebody else's soul for a can of Five Alive that I have or something, can I be like, I no longer have my soul, so now I'm gonna take fucking your soul and now I'm you?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Well, then what the fuck is it?
But I think you could use his soul to get into heaven. Like, if he turned out to be, like, a really good guy. Because it's still his soul.
You're probably not getting to heaven with my souls, just to let you know.
Well, no, I'm probably going to use it for, I don't know.
Bartering,
probably. I don't know, I figure if, like, this whole Armageddon devil thing does happen, I'm pretty sure, like, it's like in the movies where I get to, like, turn your soul into, like, a sword or something. And kill demons with it.
Maybe.
That'd be really fucking sick.
That would be really cool. In actuality, no, not to burst anyone's bubble or nothing, but I think I'm just going to rot in the fucking ground.
Well, you are, but I'm going to kill people with my Brady Soul sword. Oh, man, that's what I call it, too. Face the wrath of my Brady Soul sword. All they got to, like, squish together. The Brady Soul sword.
It's fucking chopping off fucking flame.
I think your soul would have a lot of power. You're a good guy.
I hope so, yes.
You're a good guy.
I would hope.
You got a lot of willpower.
I would hope my soul has all the power it will ever need.
I mean, if yours isn't the best, I could, like, maybe yours is, like, a shield or, like, some sort of armor.
I don't know, maybe. Well, Connor's soul can be, like... fucking like a fucking sword, and mine can be like the shield, or vice versa.
Well, I mean,
somebody else can be like
Liam's pretty jacked now, so
really
he might have a pretty good sword.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Here's a question: like, for making souls into items to fight demons.
Because that's a thing. Like, that's
thing.
That happens.
Okay. We're gonna say that's possible. That's a thing. At a certain point in time, that becomes possible. Okay. Do you use one soul to make, like, a whole suit of armor, or, like, is each piece a different soul? Or could you use one soul to make a suit of armor, but it would be better if each piece was a single soul?
I'm gonna say the third one. It would make sense that if, like, you use one soul per piece, it would be stronger. Or you can use one, like, okay.
Yeah, but could I make, like, use 5 souls into one sword?
Fuck, I don't know.
Because I don't think so.
Where's the rule book on this? Like,
well, I mean, like, it's. I know it's purely hypothetical. And, like, will never happen.
No, fuck no.
But I mean, it's something to think about.
Yeah.
Like, if you made a gun out of someone's soul, right?
Yeah.
Would you have to make every bullet out of someone's soul, or could you fire normal bullets and, like, some of the soul magic would rub off on it?
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God, oh fuck. Jesus, how does it work? Like, what?
Yeah. And like, if you have, like, a purely fucking evil person, right? Yeah. And you make him into a sword, does that work on, like, angels and demons, or just angels?
I feel like the sword would be on fire.
Yeah, the sword would definitely be on fire and be, like, black and shit.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't on fire, it'd have, like, fucking shadows that look like flames.
Yeah, like big old jagged fucking shits.
Yeah, and it would look really fucking cool.
Yeah, I'd rather have a bad sword.
But, like...
They're cooler.
If you had, like, a good sword, though, it would be, like, all white and, like, fucking shiny and, like, straight lines and look, like, good in that way.
Yeah.
It would be all like white and blue.
They're like fucking shining. Like,
Instead of
they would
black.
have blue flame.
Well, not like flame, but like
Propane
a
flame.
fucking shimmer.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
A shimmer.
Be like
Yeah, but what if someone was half and half? Would it work like just all right on both?
Well, maybe.
And would it be gray?
What are the chances of someone being 100 fucking like right down the middle, 50 fucking 50?
Yeah, but if you're like 60% good and 40% evil, would I be able to use like the 40% evil part on angels and then like the rest on demons?
Oh, I know. You can only kill 40% of the angel because you only got 40% fucking bad.
Well,
sword.
no, but like if you have a sword that's only 40% sharp, you can still beat the fuck out of someone with it. It's still a big old hunk of metal.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
anything. You can kill somebody with anything if you fucking got. Look how unsharp this fucking sword is. Yeah, but my arms are the size of fucking tree trunks. I can cut you in half with a fucking bowling ball with these fucking things. Look how fucking strong I am. I can huck bowling balls at you, cut you right in fucking half.
Yeah.
I know.
Would silver still work?
Silver is to kill werewolves.
It's not just werewolves.
Well, whatever.
No,
Silver kills werewolves, angels, Jews, and Nazis.
Silver kills anything if you sharpen it good.
Anything kills anything if you sharpen it good.
But silver's supposed to be like vampires, werewolves, and demons.
I thought silver was...
It's not just for
werewolves.
thought
vampires was like a fucking stake, like a fucking wooden stake in the heart or something.
That's a misconception.
Oh.
It's
but
fuck. Sorry, I sounded fucking ridiculous.
That's a misconception. I've killed many a vampire.
You're only supposed to use a wooden stake that's made out of white oak. White oak is also supposed to have properties against like werewolves, vampires. It's supposed to like evil forces. White oak, because white oak is what they plant in graveyards and churchyards and shit like that. It's supposed to have like holy powers.
I get you.
The same way, silver is supposed to be bad against vampires, etc., like evil forces, because of the 50 pieces of silver.
Yeah, okay. Because silver is good.
No.
What's evil? Is gold evil? Or
because a evil person, Judas Iscariot, turned in Jesus for 50 pieces of silver. And then that made silver like... It's like something like silver can never be like used for the forces of evil again or something like that. It's in the Bible somewhere, I think.
What the fuck?
Or somewhere in mythology.
Look, silver's fuck. You can't use silver for bad stuff. Silver's only for good shit. Like if you want to fucking kill a demon, you can't use fucking. You gotta use silver.
No,
can't stab God in the eye with a fucking silver sword. They don't work.
Yeah, I wonder what you'd have to use for God.
People
never
fucking know.
well, there's no like records of like how to kill angels.
No,
because everybody knows like angels are the good guys.
Nobody wants to fucking stab.
We're fucking plotting like fucking. Well, I'm definitely not going to heaven in the rapture, so I may as well throw my fucking boat in with Satan.
Yeah, I'm not going to heaven. Like I know
Satan,
that, so.
I'll help you out. Just don't torture me forever.
Yeah. Like, don't poke me with your fork stick or whatever. I'll fucking help you. Like,
I'll help you. You can torture me for 500 years.
Yeah, 500 years, and then after that, fucking, you're done, okay?
Then I just go get back to be me. Well, I mean, hell's not that great to hang out in. Is there coffee? Is there coffee and smokes in hell? Well, yeah. That's fine.
In the hell, they just make you sit in the hotel room and watch every fucking episode of Friends that's neither funny nor memorable. You just have to sit in the hotel room with Dan Rather and watch that because Dan Rather's so annoying.
Hell, you're forced to watch all of your favorite movies over and over with your best friend who really just isn't into it.
Who's not into the movie and will not stop talking to you about shit while you're watching it.
Who won't stop going on his cell phone at the best parts.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that would fucking... No, hell, the seventh circle of hell is you living the rest of your entire hell days in incredibly tight pants.
No, do you know what's actually in the final circle of hell?
The seventh circle?
Yeah.
Which is the final one.
You know what's actually... Yeah, I think
there's an eighth.
No, it's 7.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's 9.
No, God's 9. 9 is a God number, I know that.
7 is.
7's not a God number. 9's the God number.
7 rhymes with heaven.
Well, 9 rhymes with crime, so that means it's a bad one, doesn't it?
Anyway, the final circle of hell, there's only 3 people in it.
Who?
Judas Iscariot.
Hitler.
No.
I imagine Hitler's got to be there. He's a bad,
well, it
Hitler's
was made.
A bad fucking
It was
dude.
made during. It was all laid out in Dante's Inferno, which happened in like the 16th.
Okay. Well,
century.
I'm imagining that fucking Hitler's probably in goddamn 6. Like, he's a bad guy.
Well,
like,
yeah, there's only fucking 3 people in fucking...
In super hell. In super 7 circle hell.
Well, yeah, the...
Super crazy, bad, awful hell.
Super crazy, bad, awful hell isn't for, like, just the worst people ever. It's for betrayers.
Okay.
Like, the worst of the worst betrayers. So, Judas betraying Jesus.
Okay. Who else?
Cassius and Brutus.
Okay. I get you.
Cassius and Brutus being the ones who betrayed Caesar.
Okay.
And killed Caesar. Brutus was Caesar's son.
Dumb question, but you know a lot of shit. Is there any tie between Julius Caesar and the Caesar salad? Is that a thing, or is there any time, like, fucking go back there or whatever? Is there a reason we call it the Caesar salad? Does it have anything to do with Julius Caesar? Did he?
It was actually made in Mexico.
So it doesn't.
Well, okay. Rome was in Italy, right?
Yes.
Based in Italy.
Yes.
Right. So the Italian name. Caesar became Cesare.
Okay.
Like Cesare Borgia.
Yeah, I get you.
So that was also Spanish. Spanish went to Mexico. It was made by a guy named Cesare. And they called it Caesar salad.
Okay. Because Cesare, in English, if you pronounce it Englishly, is Caesar.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. Like Cesare, a Spanish or Italian guy would
be
see
Caesar.
it and they'd be like
Juan is John.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, we just put W's and shit.
Carl. Oh no, Carlos is Charlie. Carlos is Charles.
Okay.
Which becomes Charlie or Carl.
Mm-hmm.
And like just shit like that. Maria. Mary.
Yeah, Maria, Mary, yeah.
Brady. Bradia.
I don't think mine has a fucking Spanish thing.
Neither is mine.
Sam. In Spanish would be Sam.
And it's still Sam.
It's Sam.
It's a biblical name.
Sam is a biblical name. Brady is nowhere near a biblical name. There's nobody in the Bible named Brady. Nobody.
Some days I wish I was Samson instead of Samuel.
You'd be fucking Samus or whatever the fuck guy. Or the girl. The girl.
Oh, Samus Aran from fucking Metroid.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Whatever her bucket says, whatever.
She was cool as shit.
She was cool. She was sexy, too, when she took off her armor.
Oh, no.
When she takes off the armor, that butt, I'm telling you.
Oh, even in the armor.
You
see when she turns into a little ball?
Yes.
She can contort herself into a fucking ball in
my
all
God.
armor. I bet she fucks like a tiger.
Dribble her on my dick.
Yeah, fuck.
She's in a little ball, just dribble her. Like, yeah.
No. Like, the story of Samuel in the Bible is like fucking... He's just some like fucking like orphan boy. His parents gave him away and he like just hears God every once in a while and then he becomes a priest. So fucking lame. Compared to Samson, his hair made him fucking super mighty. And then he was tricked by a Philistine who cut off his hair and then he was weak. And they fucking cut his eyes out. And they had him chained to 2 pillars in this one like king's fucking palace. And then over the years, his hair grew back, and he got super fucking mad and fucking tore the whole thing down.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking sweet. But Brady is just a very...
And before that...
Very, very anything like that name. Like, I don't think it has any ties to any kind of biblical anything, or...
You know what I hate, though? All the most awesome Bible stories, they never talk about.
No.
They tell the ones that, like, teach a lesson. They don't talk about Samson killing 500 Philistines with the jawbone of a donkey.
Yeah, like, Jesus.
He did that.
Yeah, that's cool. Like,
I mean, like...
if you want kids to get into the fucking Bible, tell them the cool stories, not how Jesus turned this fucking bread into some fish. Like, that's fucking whatever. Like,
he turned fucking bread into fish, you stupid cunt.
Yeah, he did, or whatever.
No, they had like 3 fish and 2 loaves of bread, and then he made it into more bread and fish to feed all those fucking people.
Well, you know what he did? You know what it was? He's like, oh, you only got 2 loaves of bread and some fish?
And then he probably broke it up into little tiny bits, so everyone got a little bit.
Yeah. He's like, look how much there is now. Oh my God, you're magic. You fucking...
The people of those days just didn't fucking understand fractions.
Like, they just didn't.
That's
what I think Jesus was. He was just a guy who was smarter than everybody else. Like, he was a smart guy ahead of his time, and he's like, well, this guy's a fucking prophet or something, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like,
he fucking made he made that one fish into enough fish that all of us can eat the one fish. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
I mean, like, most Bible stories are, like, definitely fucking... Well, it's like fishing stories. Oh, it was this fucking big. I bet Samson probably killed, like, 10 dudes with that fucking jawbone.
Kill like 10 dudes and over
That's fucking impressive. If you kill one guy with the fucking jawbone of a donkey,
like,
that's fucking hardcore.
But after like so many years, like, he killed like 5 guys I saw. I heard he killed like 30. I heard he killed the whole fucking army with his bare hands tied behind his back. Like, I heard it was amazing.
He was doing fucking kick flips.
he was
skateboarding.
Bicycle kicks and shit at their faces. It was nuts.
Exactly, right? Let's do the story of, it was David and Goliath, right?
Yeah.
Goliath probably wasn't fucking 12 feet tall and made of steel.
No, but...
No, in those times, he was probably about, like, 6 foot tall when everybody was, like, fucking 4 foot 10, right? So he was probably, like, still huge for those times.
Yeah, but not that
But,
big.
I mean, if you take a rock and you hit someone in the head real fucking good...
Don't matter how big they are.
Doesn't matter how big they are. Like, you ever get hit by a sling?
Yeah, it fucking hurts.
It sucks.
Yeah.
They kept using that as a weapon for hundreds of years. You know why?
They still do.
Because it killed people. You hit someone in the fucking head.
And with a rock going fast and it kills them. Like, it don't matter how big they are.
That's like... That's the total fucking, like, purpose of weapons. It's pretty much everything is just something hard hits them in a place that'll kill them. It's just a fucking... Like, it's the same thing. If you took, like, a big fucking rock from, like, a river and dropped it on someone's head from 20 feet, it might kill them.
Yeah, exactly.
If you drop a penny from, like, fucking CN Tower, it'll fucking kill who's ever down there.
Is that a real thing? Because I've heard that before. You drop a penny from the top of the CN Tower and it hit somebody on the head, it'll kill them.
Yeah.
Really?
You know how fast I'd be going?
100 miles an hour. Like a bullet.
Exactly. It's like shooting someone in the head. Well, like, think of it, like...
Yeah.
Like, that was still, like, early, like, well, like, late, Neolithic.
Yeah.
Neolithic, which is the new Stone Age when they started using copper and maybe a little bit of bronze.
Yeah.
Like, probably most people there were using, like, fucking, I got a rock tied to this stick. Big, heavy rock. I'm gonna hit him right on the fucking knuckle.
You're gonna be dead.
And then instead, David just threw the rock at someone.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at him.
Although if you read it, the fucking David was hard as fuck. There's this big fucking dude. They decided we'll have a champion. David's like, I'll fucking do it. Just a little kid.
Yeah, I'll scrap him.
He was probably like 17 or something.
Yeah,
like,
I'll scrap him.
I'll fight him. And he had his fucking sling and like a big old fucking rock in it. And you know, he says, like, the guy's there, he's got this big spear and he's got his sword, and he says, I'm gonna kill you. No, it was, I'm gonna cut your fucking head off. He says he's gonna cut his head off. Because what he's saying there is, I'm gonna take your sword from you and cut your head off with it.
Yeah.
It was hardcore. Where I heard that explanation of it was actually at, you know that youth group they have at the Wesleyan Church there? The guy there, the bald, like, the main guy.
Yeah,
I think he was like the pastor or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And he said that, like, pretty much what he said was, I'm going to cut your friggin' head off. I was like, what? Yeah, so what he was saying is, I'm going to take your sword from you. I'm going to disarm you. I'm going to cut your head off. Like, just this little guy up against this fucking monster of a man.
Like, hey, fuck you, bud. Give me that fucking sword. I'll fucking cut your head right off, you piece of fucking shit. Thinking you're all that fucking good, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like pulling out a knife. Like a cop's got his gun drawn. And he's like, I'm going to shoot you right in the fucking neck. He's like, you don't have a gun. Exactly.
I'll fucking take yours and shoot you.
I'm gonna take your gun and shoot you in the fucking neck.
Cause fuck you, that's why.
Cause fuck you, that's why. Oh, I love doing that bit. I don't know why, like, nobody's seen fucking,
Good Will Hunting?
Good Will Hunting anymore.
I know, nobody gets the references.
Okay,
it was such a fucking great movie, like.
For reference, what I do is, I tell this fucking shitty story about, like, I'm fucking covered with scars because I treat myself like shit.
Yeah.
Like, I get a lot of burns and shit at work. So somebody will be like, oh my god, like what's... And I scar so fucking bad because I don't take enough vitamins. I don't have enough vitamins.
I scar like... I bruise like a fucking peach because I don't eat peaches.
It's like, I heal quick, but I scar so fucking bad. That cut was like... That was like a paper cut, and it's a scar that covers like my whole fucking hand. You remember when that was fresh?
Yeah.
It was nothing, but look at that fucking scar. That's retarded. That's a cat scratch. That's a cat scratch. And it looks like I got it in the fucking war. Like,
Jesus Christ.
So someone will see it like, oh my god, how'd you get that? I'm like, well, I mean, when I was younger, my father was after his mom passed. He was a drinker anyway, and he was pretty rough, and one day he called me around to the kitchen, and I came out and laying on, I'd fucked up real bad, but laying on the table there was a switch, probably about a 1/4-inch switch, like a long branch, and his belt, and a 1/2-inch wrench, and he told me I got to pick. That's when everybody says, well, you picked the belt, right? You picked the belt, right? I said, no, I picked the wrench.
Why? Why would you pick the wrench? That would hurt.
Because fuck him, that's why. And he was like, Good Will Hunting.
Yeah. Like,
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, and they're like,
what?
Good
Will Hunting.
And then there's
a movie.
And there's one guy's like, oh shit, it's a movie.
And then they're like, what?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's like that fucking, that monologue I did the other day.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Good Will Hunting.
Well, it's not actually from Good Will Hunting.
I know.
I did an improv monologue the other day, and it's just... I want to use it so bad. Like, the next time someone hassles me for, like, not coming to, like, first class or something, I'm going to be like, you know why I don't come to class in the morning? Like, why? Because I hate mornings. I hate getting up on somebody else's time to go and do something I don't want. I hate crawling out of bed and walking across the gritty floorboards, scratching my bare feet. I hate the cold showers because everybody gets up earlier than me. I hate taking the fucking pills that I have to, so nobody will worry about me anymore. But it's right then when I close the medicine cabinet after taking them, look up into the steam mirror, wipe it away. I don't hate mornings because I have to get up on someone else's time. I don't hate the floorboards or the cold showers. I don't even hate mornings because of the pills. I hate mornings because I hate myself. And you have to look at, like, you have to look away during part of it, and when you look back at them, you have to have so many tears in your eyes. You just gotta be like, and then you walk. You leave.
And then they're like, I'm never gonna hassle him ever again for anything. Holy shit, he's a fucking...
You get a 90 and everything. Fuck!
A 90? A 99! I can't give you 100.
I can't give you 100.
A 99.9.
You'll be okay. You think I'll be okay?
And then as soon as they're like, oh, Sam, I got this pamphlet for you. I think.
I don't want your pamphlet. I'm fine.
I think you should go to the support group. No. And then you just have to...
It was all a lie.
You just have to no, I fucking made it up. I don't fucking... No, like, shut...
I don't hate myself. I'm great.
It was just a lie so you wouldn't fucking get mad at me for showing up to fucking class like you fucking...
Yeah, but then they just go along with... I know you're really hurting. Like, you don't have to lie to me. Everyone needs help sometimes. Like,
and you just no, fuck off. Like, I'm not hurting. I'm a good fucking actor. Okay, like, just stop being like that.
Ask Brady. I told him this earlier. Well, it's good that you can tell people.
Oh, and you're just like, oh, fuck off. Like,
fuck off. I'm not going to the thing. And they send you, like, the guidance counselor.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah, go to the guidance counselor. Well, what seems to be a problem? I don't have a fucking problem. I made up this fucking speech so he wouldn't get
I got an NSCC brochure for you.
Yeah.
That's pretty much her whole fucking thing.
Yes, you can go to the guidance counselor for absolutely anything. She'll be like, well, you know what? Here's a brochure for NSCC. Go take fucking Weldon.
It's fucking so stupid. I went in there and I'm like, yeah, I'm planning on going to Quebec to get a communications degree and then move on to law.
Oh, that sounds nice. Here's you want to do Weldon at NSCC instead?
Well, I got this brochure for NSCC sitting right here with your name on it. Like, I see pamphlets, like booklets about all sorts of universities. I see the university I wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And I got the NSCC brochure. Like, she just given up. She just assumes no one could fucking do anything else in that fucking school.
You know, Vast.
Sounds like you want to do pipe fitting. No, I don't want to do fucking pipe fitting.
Pipe fitters can make good money, though.
Yeah, they do. I've actually been kind of thinking about doing, like, I haven't gotten my fucking letter back from that university yet. And, like, it's been, like, fucking 5 months. More than that. And, like, I haven't even gotten a rejection letter.
Oh, shit.
But, because I'm doing a different program, like, me and Thaddy applied to the same university, right?
But two different things.
The same college. And to two different things. Mine, I had to write a letter, right? And, but he got his, like, 3 months ago. He got his letter.
So that's the beauty of NSCC. You go up to NSCC and they're like, how's it going? Well, good.
Well, here's the thing.
I want to come here and do shit. What do you want to do? Well, I'll do this. Well, you got a diploma? You graduated? Yep. All right. See you tomorrow. You're in. There's nothing. They're just happy that you're showing up. That's like
you could show up on the day of the course. Yeah, I'd like to go on that. Well, Jesus.
Well, okay. Like,
go right in.
Oh man,
mum's the word.
Carl, we got another one. That's 3 now. We're doing good this year.
Well, it's weird because we both applied to 2 different colleges, right? He got a rejection letter to one and acceptance from the other, right? I haven't even gotten a rejection letter from the first one yet. I haven't even gotten one rejection letter yet, let alone the acceptance letter. It's kind of ridiculous.
I got my acceptance. I didn't get an acceptance letter. I got an acceptance email. Because NSCC is like
fucking going downhill. They can't afford stamps.
Yeah, stamps are expensive. And at first I got an email saying, hey, you're accepted, but you're waitlisted. Wait a couple of like in layman's terms, because they had half big words because they're trying to be a college, but whatever.
They're trying to
be a college, so they put like half big words in their fucking.
Okay, you got everything good down here. We got a lot of people here, but most of them are probably gonna fuck off. So
yeah,
we'll send you a letter when
people fuck off and you can come in.
We'll send you a fucking text when
we'll
shoot you a text.
Yeah, we'll shoot you a text whenever the fuck people fuck off, so you can come join.
I don't know, but if I get accepted to...
Because me and Chris and Chance got waitlisted.
Yeah.
And then, like, 2 weeks after. Like, we were only on the waitlist for, like, 2 fucking weeks. And they're like, yeah, a couple people fucked off. You guys are in. We're like, okay, cool. Like, how do we stay in? Here's $200. You're good. All right, here's $200. All right, see you in fucking September.
Yeah.
Done.
If
fucking done.
If I don't get, like... If I get accepted to NSCC, which I know I will, and if I don't hear back from that college for too much longer, I think I'm gonna throw all my eggs in the NSCC basket.
NSCC is good,
great. That's what Dad did when he was younger.
Yeah.
He's doing the same. He did the same thing I want to do. Power engineering. And you know where's the only place that offers it?
Where?
The Straight Area campus.
Port Hawkesbury.
Port Hawkesbury.
Exactly where I'm going.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Plus, I already have a house there.
Yeah, you don't even have to find.
I have 2 houses.
Yeah, you don't even have to find a place.
Well, actually, I got 4 possible houses.
Yeah, you live with Dan, your parents, fucking other goddamn people.
My parents, Dan, my grandmother's home on my mother's side. Although no one's living there, I could just fucking squat in that. My Aunt Julia, she's my godmother. So I'm set.
Go to my godmother, she'll give me a fucking carriage made of a pumpkin I can go to school back for then.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, godmother, I gotta go fucking school. Here, I'll whip up a pumpkin for you quick and fucking, here's a horse.
Well, I mean, it's
Thank you, fairy godmother, it's awesome.
If things go shitty with my parents, which I have no idea why they would, I can always go stay with Dan. Yeah. And that's just a little bit of a trot up the road. Like, me running away from home would just be fucking taking a walk. Call the house and be like, leave a message. Yeah, fuck you guys, I'm staying with Dan. Hey, Dan.
How's it going?
Have a beer.
Hey, Dan, how's it going? I fucked off from home. Can I stay here a couple days? Oh, yeah, there's beer in the fridge. Help yourself. You're good.
Beer in the fridge. If there's no beer in the fridge, go down the room. Like,
there's more beer down there.
Stay here as long as you want.
I've never met your Uncle Dan, but I feel like, from what you've told me, he's a very, very nice, very...
he's the nicest man you'd ever fucking meet. He's told me since, like, the day I turned 12, like, you know, no matter what else happens, you can always come stay with me. If you fall out with your parents, you fuck off, you just stay here as long as you want. Yes.
Good man, good man, good man. That's reassuring, I think, really.
Oh yeah, I love Dan, man. He's the best.
I should have went to Cape Breton with you guys when you went.
You should have.
I should have.
I planned a big fucking trip.
I know,
for weeks.
I know.
Months, actually.
I just never fucking...
Then you guys did... I told you, Dan, like, take it off work. And the time came and like... Yeah, I didn't get it off work. I'm not going. The fuck? Gidney had just gotten in from Florida. He's like, Mom, I'm fucking off. I'm going to Cape Breton. And I spent a week with Gidney and Cape Breton, and it was fun.
Yeah, I would have went, but I just, for some reason, I just could never... I never fucking remembered to get the goddamn time off work. I'm terrible for putting time off work. Like, if Michaela didn't work there, I would never have fucking time, because I don't know the fucking dates for shit. Like, she knows all the goddamn dates for shit, so, like, she'll write in her, like, fucking time off shit, and then Verona will be like, Barry, you're a grad too, you should take this off too. Oh, shit, yeah, okay, what fucking day is it? She'll be like, oh, it's this day. I'm like, okay, well, just give me it off, whatever. And if she didn't work there, I wouldn't have shit off fucking for nothing. I'd be working. You guys be in the fucking gym getting your diplomas, and I'd be fucking working on cash and shit. Like, geez, fucking Christ. I thought.
Well, like, man, with Thompson working there, instead it's like a fight to see who could, like, ask for shit first. Because if one of us does, then the other ends up getting stuck working. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna get, like, a big fucking master list of everything I want to do, and just ask for it all, and then Thompson will be fucked. He's the one that got me fucking stuck working at a lot of times. I was gonna have to work grad lockdown, and then I fucking moved it around. And was Thompson even there
at grad lockdown?
Yeah. Yeah, he was. But
the only person who wasn't at grad lockdown was Chance. There was more people who were at grad lockdown, but I don't care about those people.
Yeah,
like all the people that we actually wanted to
he almost got fucked me on the March break, but I managed to weasel my way in to say, I want to see my family. Really, I'm just gonna get drunk with Dan
for
a week. God, Mom was working most of the time. I hardly saw her. I can pretty much use that as, like, the perfect excuse now, though. Like, well, my family is like, oh, yeah. Like,
yeah, exactly.
See your family. Thompson, you don't understand. You can just see your mom every day.
I haven't seen my mom in fucking 3 weeks. Like, I'm so sad. And they're just like, oh, yeah, you Thompson! You're working fucking 6 to 6 for fucking 18 days straight.
I mean, like, even when I was living at home, like, this was pretty much how much I saw my family anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Except for John, like, when he was actually around, that's probably what hit me the hardest. Like,
yeah.
I've said this before, but, like, going from seeing my brother and fucking hanging out with him every day to, like, never.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, John's coming back from, like, rotation in Newfoundland. Oh, yeah, he's just gonna spend all of his time off with his girlfriend. Yeah, that's cool. You do you. I'll do me.
You, boo-boo.
Yeah, exactly. Like, kind of a piss off, but what am I supposed to do? Like, say, no, you can only hang out with me, Sam.
You gotta fuck off and just do what I want.
Fuck off, like, break up with her or something.
We're doing what I want to fucking do and you're coming. That's the end of it.
That's it. I need you to drive me places.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
Is your fucking Jeep ever gonna be fixed? Ever?
I'm selling it.
Shit. Jesus.
Fixed it up and now I'm selling it.
It's just like the real second coming. It's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Jesus just isn't coming back.
Jesus sold out.
He's sold out and he's just done.
Mm.